Welcome to this live. How are you doing, guys? I hope you are all doing well. Happy Monday to everyone. And, guys, I am so terrified. Everything is just happening to me right now, guys. I don't even know where to start. So I'm going to wait a little bit while I prepare what I'm doing. And I'm still going to do what I plan to do with you guys today. As much as I am nervous as hell, I'm telling you guys, my whole body is shaking. But what am I going to do? I have to just take a deep breath. Woosah, guys. Woosah. And just let it out. Um, I am very, very nervous, guys. So I'm going to share my experience just a while ago, and I'm going to take it in stride as I stated in my title, guys, as we go along. I am nervous, very, very nervous right now. But as I said, guys, I try my best when I get nervous to just take deep breaths in and out and just whoosah, just let it out and to calm my body a little bit. So I'll see who comes on and then I'll share my experience just now and my sad news, guys, and what I'm doing to cope with everything that's going on right now um, in my life, guys, what's going on. So I want to share it with you guys. And I just had my egg because this is my coping mechanism, guys, is to do a little baking just to get over what is going on with me. Each and every one of us, when we have things going on in our lives, guys, we tend to have a coping mechanism. It doesn't matter what your coping mechanism is. Mine, it varies, guys. But today, for me to cope with what I've just experienced and is experiencing, it's just to do a little baking. I'm gonna be baking my banana blueberries muffin. I hope I can go through with this, guys, but I already said I was gonna come on live. And of course, I'm not gonna let anything deter me from doing my live today. I've had a rough last week, and my week today has started out again a little bit on the rough side. So guys, I'm gonna share with you, just waiting to see who comes on, and once I get a few people on, I will share my experience just about now, guys, what happened to me. In the meantime, hi, how are you? Welcome to this live stream. I am gonna share a little bit with you guys as you come on. Let's see who comes on, and we're gonna be talking. So guys, I don't know about, we have to be very careful in society on a whole, guys, in our environment, around our environment. We got to be very, very careful. So I'm going to be sharing what happened to me now, just a while ago, and other things that I need to share with you guys. So I'm going to start with the recent experience that I've had, and then I'm going to go to the sad part of it, and also I'm going to go into my baking and so forth. So I'm taking this into a little bit of stride, guys, as we go along. So a while ago, as I was getting myself prepared to come on live to, talk about my sad news and other things, guys, I heard a knocking on my, well, actually, I heard someone trying to come in inside my house. So I have, I went to my peephole because the door, someone was just pushing in the code to come in. I don't know, guys. And I looked through my peephole, and all I saw on my people, through my people actually, is a gentleman standing right outside my door. That is so scary for me, guys. So I said to the person, who are you? Who are you here for? No answer. And the person was trying to forcefully punch, not punch the door itself, but just to put, I guess they were trying numbers or whatever. Of course, I'm not going to take the chance, guys, because I'm not, I'm not expecting anyone to come and see me at this time. So I looked out through the door. I saw the description of the person and everything. I said, I'm going to be calling the cops, so get away from my door, which I did, guys, because I don't know who this person is. So I called the cop. They came. They did what they're supposed to do, look around my buildings and so forth. They haven't seen any description of that person. So they said maybe someone came off on the wrong floor and mixed up the apartment. I'm just hoping that's what happened, guys. This is to say that you have to be vigilant when you're doing anything. Your surroundings, guys. If you know that something is happening, the first thing you do is grab your phone and call the cops. Wish I did that. So that's shaken me up a little bit. I feel a little bit nervous because, of course, guys, you don't know who is at your door. You don't know, you have to take precautions, and that's exactly what I did. So that is what just happened to me a while ago. Now, guys, last week I did not hear the person coming again. Guys, I thought I heard the door again. I'm telling you, I'm going to be having like reflexes. When things like this happen to you, it's, I thought I heard someone coming in again, guys. But that was just, after just experiencing that, it sounded, because I'm close to the door, guys. So it sounded like someone was trying again, but there's no one at my door. So last week, guys, I had a bad week last week. After I came off with the hurricane news and I did my live, my week was not going good at all, guys. So my bad news that I got, I'm not even over that. I don't know when I'll get over that, guys. Is I lost my dad last Thursday morning. So that's another sad news for me, guys. It is not easy when you lost someone or you lose someone who is close to you, especially a loved one, guys. So I can understand people who have lost loved ones. I can just imagine what you're going through or what you have gone through if it happened already, because I am going through it now, guys. I didn't know that because I met my dad when I was in my 20s. I know that I would have felt it if he goes before me, but I didn't know that it would be so devastating for me. So that is what I am going through now. I'm going through the motions when I tell you, guys. So I have to find some means of getting rid of this feeling that I'm having. And I wanted to ask people that when you're going through your emotions, how do you cope? What do you use as your coping mechanism? So for me, guys, I am baking. And the reason I chose baking today is because today, guys, I was in my bed. When I tell you all friggin' day, I have things to do, and I just didn't feel like going on my computer and do my work today. Last week, I was feeling the same way, and I said today, you know what? I'm not gonna allow my mood to get in the way as much as I'm going through it. Let me get something out of here, guys. So So I told myself that I wasn't gonna allow that to happen to me where I'm just in the bed. So I just pushed myself out and I said to my I'm gonna do some baking. So this is my way, guys. Hi, how are you? Crunchy and smooth peanut butter. Not today. Today is not a good day, guys. um what I'm gonna be doing is baking today. I'm gonna be doing my banana and blueberry muffin, and this is my coping mechanism with what I'm going through right now, guys. You see my eyes are all filled up, but I will be holding back my tears and just push through, right? Sometimes we got to do that, guys. As much as it is a sad moment for me, I'm just encouraging everyone out there. If you're going through a painful moment right now, you don't know how to cope, you don't know what to do with yourself, you are mentally out of it, physically, emotionally out of it, because you don't know how to cope. um, find something that you love to cope. This is what I love, my baking. So I'm using my baking to get my mind going, guys. So I have my 2 bananas here. I'm gonna crush my ripe bananas, and I just peeled 2 ripe bananas here. This is what I'm gonna be using, guys. Crush your ripe banana. I'm gonna use something. I'm used to using my fork, but I do have something else that I use when I'm crushing. So this one will make it a little bit better, guys. So let's crush our banana. I've shared what just happened to me, guys. If you're just joining the live, you haven't heard a word of what's going on, go back to the beginning of the live, watch the live, and you will see I shared my little experience not too long ago, and I shared my sad news with you guys. Having someone in your life who has passed away is not a good feeling, guys. It's devastating, and there's so many things going on in this world, you know, added to what I am going through. I have my country, Jamaica, which is going through a devastation as well, guys. So you know what that is. It is devastating. When I tell you guys, there's so many parishes in Jamaica have been hit by Hurricane Melissa, and people are going through it. So with me having families in Jamaica and what I'm going through, and now I don't have my dad anymore, it's double whammy for me. But I will overcome this, guys. It's gonna take a while, and I just got to get my mind set right and just cope. Just, you know, just do things to occupy that space that I have occupied with what is happening in my life. Use things like this, read a book. I'm just encouraging each and every one of you who are going through a rough time right now, find something to cope, you know. Make sure it's something that it's not going to make you feel worse, but feel better. So I crushed my banana. I'm not seeing anything here, guys. Let me double check again. I always have, okay, so the messages, I don't know if I am on as usual the wrong time with YouTube and my timing, but I hope that whomever starts watching after the live, you know, will get something from this live. So I just crushed my ripe bananas. I have 2 ripe bananas, and my blueberries already washed because it's banana and blueberry muffins. So we're just gonna crush these up, guys, and wash your blueberries properly, because you know that everything now has germs, guys. You just don't take your blueberries and out of the container, just throw them into your thing. Make sure you wash them. The stores might say they wash them already, but you wash them for your safety. That's my encouragement, guys. So we're gonna crush the blueberries into the banana, and just crush. If you want it to be more banana than blueberries, you just got to use your judgment. Which one you want to taste more when you're doing this pastry, this type of muffin. I want a balance of the blueberries and the banana, so I put enough blueberries to go with the banana. And you know that once the blueberry gets in, it's gonna melt away, guys. So it's gonna melt away once it gets into the oven. So we have our banana and my blueberries all crushed. And now we're gonna be adding some, I have 3/4 cups of flour here, guys. I'm trying to focus, guys, because you know that my mind is not where it is right now, right? So we have 3/4 cups of flour. I'm gonna add 2 spoons of baking powder. And the reason, guys, we're adding the baking powder is to let your muffin rise. So I think I'm gonna add another half, a little bit more than a half of the spoon here of the baking powder. Remember now, guys, you gotta be creative when you're doing things. I'm not a chef nor anything like that, or a baker like that, but I do my thing, my homemade pastries, whenever I want to do them. So we add baking powder into the flour, and what I'm gonna do, we're gonna be mixing actually, our butter and sugar. So I have my mixer over here. I don't know if you guys are seeing me. Guys, this morning was a little bit cool. So what I did was to just put a little throw over my jumpsuit. And I've been like this from morning, guys. So we're gonna be adding half of this butter into my little thing here that I'm gonna be mixing. And add 3/4 cups of sugar, which I already measured out. I measured out my flour and my sugar. Gonna add these in, and then we're gonna be mixing. So hi, how are you? Welcome to this live. Chochu, you're back. Hi, how are you? I saw you last week. I remember that name, Chocho. Welcome to the live. I was just talking about what I experienced, so go back and watch the live. So we're gonna be mixing. Thank you for joining. All right. You have no picture. I don't see you have a picture on your thing. I don't know if that's a Halloween picture or what. But we're gonna be mixing the sugar, my sugar and butter. Hi, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome to this live. You're back. I'm a cat. Is that your Halloween costume, that you're a cat on your way? No, you can't be on your way. We're gonna be mixing up the sugar and the butter. Subscribe to the channel if you're not a subscriber, guys, and like it up. Leave your comments down below. You see, I have a problem with, so I thought my thing wasn't working. So we're gonna hear a little noise here, okay? So make sure when you're mixing your butter and sugar, make sure it's very smooth, okay? Just bear with me a little bit, guys. I love the butter and sugar. How many of you on the live love to do your little bacon. Okay, we're almost done here, okay? Okay, so guys, if you see me looking back a little bit, you have to go by Nikki. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. So at least he joined again. So we're just doing a little more, like about 2 more minutes of this. So guys, my butter and my sugar is already done. I love when I'm baking, and you know that leftover, the butter and the sugar, most people love to just put some on their fingers, guys, and lick it off, right? We love to do that at times. So my butter and sugar is already, I already mixed that. It's very creamy. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna be adding my cinnamon, and I'll show you guys before I add the cinnamon this is what it looks like. So it's butter and sugar. Gonna add some cinnamon. You know what I don't have, guys? Vanilla. I don't know how I'm out of vanilla. I always buy a big bottle of vanilla, and now I'm looking for all my spices, and I have not a vanilla, guys. Nothing at all. I don't have any vanilla at all. So I have some nutmeg here. I'm gonna be grating my nutmeg. And for those who don't understand what my life is about, it's about lifestyle, my simple lifestyle, and what I like to do most. Today I decided to bake, because you know, I'm going through a lot, guys, and this is the way I cope with what I'm going through. So I already whisk out actually my egg. I did my egg. I took out the eye out of the egg already, guys, because you know, if you put the eye in your mixture, it's gonna be raw. We don't want your ingredients or your cake or whatever you're doing to smell raw. So I added the egg, and now I'm gonna be adding some flour, and we're gonna be mixing this in, guys. I'm telling you guys, I'm trying to cope with what's going on. So if you hear me, like, you know that my mind is not really there, but I'm trying. So we're gonna be mixing this around, and then we're gonna be adding my banana and my blueberries. So let me put this over here, guys, because I was only on that side because I have my socket over there, or my plug, whatever you guys call it. So we're gonna blend in the flour. Just fold it in with the butter and the sugar. Some people, they have different techniques how they do their thing. Not everybody has the same way. I see the lighting in my thing, and I don't like when the lighting is shining too much in my camera. So we're gonna mix, and then I'm gonna add my banana and my blueberries. It's just a simple banana and blueberry muffin, guys. So I put my banana and my blueberries in. Already add what I'm supposed to add, my spices, my nutmeg, my cinnamon. The only thing I didn't add in here is my vanilla. Then I have a cup of oat nut milk. Well, this one is almond milk, not oat nut. So I'm gonna be adding some almond milk to my mixture. Now guys, we're not gonna get it too watery, because you know you want your muffin to be very, when you open it guys, it should have a nice little soft texture. So that's what we're looking for. So I already did that. I'm not gonna add too much milk, just a little bit of my almond milk. Gonna add some more cinnamon because I like when I'm baking and I can taste the spices. So guys, we're doing this and we're gonna be talking a little bit about Jamaica and what I see going on in my country, guys. I see a lot of things going on. There's so many, it's just devastating, guys. People have lost their lives, their stocks, their farms with all their fruits and vegetables. Their homes are gone. It is terrible, guys. I don't know when Jamaica is gonna be restoring to the normal Jamaica because of what is going. It's gonna take a long time, guys. The good thing about it is that there are people who are on the grounds from different countries. They send aids, guys. People are assisting Jamaica, and that's a beautiful thing. The citizens are coming together and they're doing their best to assist people from their homes, people who have no homes. The homes, most of the homes or the houses are flat. So we're getting a lot of assistance from different countries and also the people who have not been affected badly. So that is a plus there, guys. So I just add some raisins. I'm gonna be adding some cranberries. I'm not gonna put any nuts in because I wanna give my family a few of these muffins, guys. And my nephews, one of my nephew actually is allergic to nuts, so I don't wanna put any nuts in. So this is what we're gonna do. I already have my little muffin tin here, guys. So I'm gonna grease my muffin tin and then I'm gonna scoop it up. Let me find one of the scoop that I have here. I'm gonna scoop it up, and I know I have a scoop here, guys. Oh, here. I just have to wash it out. So we're just gonna use one of these these measuring thing and scoop it up. We can't put a lot in, guys, because I have the baking powder in. What is gonna happen is that it's gonna come over. We don't want anything to be floating on the sides and everything. So you just have to use your judgment when it comes to you scooping up the amount that you want to be in here. And usually what I do, I try my best to put half in here so I don't have to go overboard. So in the meantime, what I'll do, guys, is turn on my oven at 350 degrees and gonna scoop this in. So this, guys, when I'm going through a rough time, I have different things that I do to cope. As I stated in the beginning, that one of my coping mechanism is baking. The next one I love to do, is to do some reading, guys. Knowledge is powerful, you know? So I will do that sometimes. I have different ways of coping when I am going through a rough patch. So for those out there, as I stated, if you're going through a rough patch today and you don't know what to do, you feel like you're sinking in your own problems, you can find something that's gonna make you feel good about yourself and just take your mind off whatever is going on. I thought I would have done, maybe guys, I have to take out another one. Let me wash these. I already washed these and put them away. So we're just gonna, I thought the amount that I have, but I did put a good amount, guys. So I'm gonna be just greasing this part here. Put as much cranberry if you're a cranberry lover, if you're a raisin lover, or if you're a nuts lover, guys. So this is what I did. I don't put it too much to the top, because once it gets in the oven, the baking powder is gonna let it spread, guys, because it's gonna expand, you know, give it that, it's gonna let it expand a little, and we don't want it to be looking messy. So let me grease this tin again, and we're gonna make some more. When my grandchild gets home from school, he loves when I make my little muffins and stuff, so that's a treat for him. I love to have muffins with, I don't drink milk, like a glass of milk like that. I have to have my milk, guys, in like cereal, and not like a glass of milk. Like, I don't like it like that. So I'll have maybe a natural juice or water. It all depends on what I feel like doing. So just scoop it up a little bit, not too much, as I said, because you don't want it to overflow. You see what I did, guys? Just a little. We have enough here, and I think I may need another tray, because it's gonna I think I'm using up all my trays here. I'm supposed to have another tray, guys, so we'll see. Put it in another thing, and we just make a loaf. We can also make a loaf out of this too, guys, not just in a muffin tin. I can put it in another tray, and then we're gonna bake that. Let me find one of my little trays here. See, we have a little baking, like a loaf tin here, guys. Let me take this out here. I love to, so we're gonna grease this. I just use a wet paper and wipe it, because I already washed those things today and packed them away. So we're gonna be, let me just grease this enough, and just make this into a little loaf. Scoop it up in a loaf form. And this, of course, you know, guys, it's gonna, although it's a little bit in here, it's still gonna rise, you know, because I don't want to waste anything, guys, because I know once I put it in the fridge, I may not use it again, and that's going to be wasted, and I don't want to waste food. So this will rise, and sorry guys, hear all of those noise. So this is what it looks like. I'm just going to clean up around the edges. I have a little mess around here, and we're good to go. We're good to go. And for those who have lost your family members, hang in there, guys. Hang in there. Life is what it is, and we just have to, you know, make use of it and just pray, and eventually, you know, we'll be okay. So this, I have 6 muffins here, and I have my loaf here. So that is it, guys. Thank you so much for joining. Like it up, subscribe to the channel. If you're not a subscriber, leave your comments down below. Guys, I'm looking at me in this big flowing thing. But guess what, guys? It's just my little throw. So like it up, guys. Leave your comments down below, and I hope you will try my banana and blueberry muffin. Guys, because that happened to me earlier, once I hear a little sound at the door, I keep looking. That to tell you that I'm traumatized a little bit with what happened there. Nice. Oh, you're watching. Okay. I hope you guys will try this. And this is the banana and blueberry muffin. So guys, I know this is what's gonna happen to me because that incident traumatized me a little bit, and I know moving forward, it has happened to me in the past that something happened terrible to me years ago and I didn't get any form of counseling for it. And once I hear that door knocks, I get very, very jittery, guys. So I know this will be going on with me for a little while. I will always be thinking someone is coming through my door because of what happened. But I hope it's just someone came to the wrong door and it's not something else. Just praying about that, guys. So thank you so much. We're gonna be putting this in the oven at 350 degrees, and just keep watching it, guys, between half an hour, 45 minutes. If you see that your thing, don't let it burn, guys. You just keep watching and check it. Use a toothpick to check and make sure. If you see like the ingredients is coming up on your toothpick, you know it's not baked. Once it comes out clean, then you know that your muffins are baked. Yes. So I'm gonna be seeing you in the next live. I hope you enjoy this little live. I hope that it will be of benefit to someone, okay, that is going through the same thing like I am going through. And remember, guys, just hang in there. Life is a journey. So it's spirit love over yourself. So have a great Monday. See you guys soon. Bye.